Here's how two innocent convicts, ironically having the same names, fought for justice. This is Richard Rosario, convicted in 1998 for the fatal shooting of George Collazo in 1996 in the Bronx. To support his defense, Rosario asserted that he had 13 alibi witnesses and that he was in Florida at the time.
But Rosario offered police his own witnesses, more than a dozen who would say he was in Florida when the murder happened.
3 eyewitnesses testified in court during the trial. 2 witnesses identified Rosario as the shooter. After Sanchez and Diaz identified Rosario in a live lineup as a gunman, Rosario was charged with second-degree murder. A third witness claimed that despite being able to name the suspect, it was not Rosario. Rosario was flagged as a suspect by the other 2 witnesses based on photographs, a lineup, and in-court observations during the trial. In New York, lineups have a troubled history of resulting in erroneous arrests, and mistaken identification is the primary factor in wrongful convictions nationwide. Rosario sued the city of New York and the detectives involved in the case in 2017 for wrongful conviction and imprisonment. Despite having 13 alibi witnesses, he was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The Exoneration Initiative, EXI, a non-profit organization in New York City that works to exonerate the wrongfully imprisoned, was enlisted by Rosario. Glenn Garber and Rebecca Friedman of EXI discovered through their investigation that the police and prosecution had withheld information that would have aided the defense. He was finally set free by a jury in a federal court in New York, which also awarded him a $5 million verdict.
The conviction is granted. You are hereby released.
This is Richard Jones, who was wrongfully charged with and imprisoned for an aggravated robbery in 2000, after witnesses recognized him in a photograph and accused him of being the perpetrator of another man who resembled him. Years later, it was discovered that Ricky Amos, his doppelganger, had carried out the robbery. Jones was sentenced to 17 years in prison for a robbery that happened in a Walmart parking lot in Roland Park, Kansas, the United States. A man tried to steal a woman's handbag from her in the parking lot near the crime scene. Jones did have a possible defense because he told police that he was with his girlfriend in Kansas City at the time of the robbery, but due to a lack of proof, the man was imprisoned.
Wrap your mind around it because it's like it's surreal. It's hard to believe that you're actually going through that.
When an eyewitness implicated Jones in the crime and testified against the innocent man, things in the case took a turn for the worse. Jones attempted to appeal the decision numerous times, even after being found guilty, but was consistently turned down.
I have friends for life, you know. They family to me. They family, not friends. They family, you know.
After some time, the case attracted the attention of the Midwest Innocence Project and the University of Kansas School of Law, who worked to uncover the facts of the Doppelganger case. They learned that Jones's other half was already incarcerated there and might hold the key to solving the mystery. Ricky Amos was the man's name. When the mugshots of both men were again shown to the eyewitnesses, they were unable to distinguish between them. Jones was released from prison after almost 2 decades due to a lack of evidence and fresh testimony from eyewitnesses.
At the time, Jones was put behind bars, is ready to make new memories with her dad.
Yeah, looking forward to it that he's not in there no more, so now we can...
Jones received $1 million in restitution after being falsely accused and charged.
Family closer together, you know, so... But that's what family does, you know, in times of...
And with this, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.